Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside when they pull up.
Hey guys, it's the NBA world. For those who are new to the channel, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Before getting into today's video, I would like to thank you guys for getting the Kemba Walker video to 150 plus views and 60 plus subscribers. When we reach 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. The title of the video is self-explanatory, but in today's video, I'll be discussing the winners and losers of the 2019 NBA trade deadline. With that said, let's get into it. The first and biggest winner, in my opinion, of the 2019 NBA trade deadline are the Philadelphia 76ers. They completed a total of 4 trades and acquired 6 players and a total of 3 picks. After these trades, the 76ers now have a big four that includes their newest player, Tobias Harris. Philadelphia sent Wilson Chandler, Mike Muscala, Landry Shamet, a 2020 first-round pick, 2021 first-round pick, a 2021 second-round pick, and a 2023 second-round pick to the LA Clippers for Tobias Harris, Boban Marjanovic, and Mike Scott. Even though Harris will become a free agent this summer, the 76ers have high hopes of re-signing him this summer. Tobias Harris is currently averaging 20.8 points per game, 7.9 rebounds per game, and 2.8 assists per game, while shooting an amazing 49.8% from the field and 43% from beyond the arc. By adding Tobias Harris to their squad, Philadelphia's starting lineup is made up of 3 All-Stars, 1 All-Star caliber player, and 1 above-average role player. Their starting 5 are Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. This is one of the best starting lineups in the league. The 76ers have 23 games left in the regular season, and they'll be facing some tough opponents like the Warriors, the Thunder, the Rockets, the Bucks, and the Celtics. Their starting 5 will get put to the test, and then we will see if they succeed with their newly acquired players. The next winner of the 2019 NBA trade deadline are the Dallas Mavericks. They acquired Kristaps Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr., Trey Burke, and Courtney Lee. Dallas would have been the true winner of the trade deadline if it wouldn't have been for the 76ers acquiring Tobias Harris and forming a deadly big four. But that's not the point. The point is that the Mavs just formed a dynamic duo that consists of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis is currently recovering from an ACL injury and he will probably not come back this season. But when he does return, Luka and him will make noise in the league. Doncic is the clear favorite to win the Rookie of the Year award, and he has been putting on a show every night while averaging 20.7 points per game, 7.2 rebounds per game, and 5.6 assists per game. Now imagine that Porzingis returns and continues playing the way he did during the 2017-18 season before he suffered the season-ending knee injury. Before getting injured, he was averaging 22.7 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, 1.2 assists per game, 0.8 steals per game, and 2.4 blocks per game, while shooting 43.9% from the field and a career-high 39.5% from beyond the arc. Doncic obviously has potential to average at least 25 points per game next season, and on top of that, you add a healthy Kristaps Porzingis, and this would create a deadly duo that could make the Mavericks a scary team in the league. They also acquired Tim Hardaway Jr., who is a solid shooting guard that is averaging 18.8 points per game while shooting 43% from the field. With that said, I can assure you guys that if Luka Doncic keeps playing this good or better next season, Kristaps Porzingis comes back and plays like how he did last season, and Tim Hardaway Jr. stays consistent, then we will see the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA playoffs next season. Before I begin talking about the losers of the deadline, the last winner of the 2019 NBA trade deadline are the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors made an unnecessary but smart move by adding veteran player Marc Gasol. The reason why I said it was an unnecessary move was because in reality, Toronto really didn't need him, but by adding him to their team, they now have a veteran center who has playoff experience. The Raptors traded away CJ Miles, Jonas Valanciunas, Delon Wright, and a 2024 second-round pick to Memphis in return for Marc Gasol. The only downside of this trade was that they traded away Valanciunas, but besides that, it was a successful trade for Toronto. Gasol is currently averaging 15.4 points, 8.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1.2 steals, and 1.2 blocks per game, while shooting 44.6% from the field and 34.7% from the three-point land. The Raptors have a 44-16 record and are the second seed in the Eastern Conference, and are one game behind the Bucks for the first seed. Gasol is a great facilitator out on the perimeter. He is also great with the pick and roll, and he is known for coming in clutch in the playoffs and for making his presence felt. According to some sources, the Raptors acquired Marc Gasol because they envisioned a matchup versus Joel Embiid. In other words, the Raptors are preparing themselves for a possible playoff matchup against the Philadelphia 76ers. There is a huge chance that this will be the Eastern Conference Finals matchup this year, and if it turns out to be the Raptors versus the 76ers, then ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a great show. With that said, let's get into the losers of the 2019 NBA trade deadline. Now, I know that most of you have already heard this throughout the past few weeks, but I just had to say it. Every team involved in the Anthony Davis saga were losers of the trade deadline. The Pelicans didn't end up trading Davis. The Celtics couldn't trade for him because they need Kyrie Irving to opt out of his contract this summer in order for them to trade for Davis. And the Lakers offered the Pelicans a bunch of players, but somehow they weren't able to acquire Anthony Davis. I'll mainly be talking about how the Los Angeles Lakers are the biggest losers of the trade deadline. The Lakers made many offers, but their main one was the following: Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, Rajon Rondo, Michael Beasley, Lance Stevenson, and 2 first-round picks. In return, New Orleans would send Anthony Davis and Solomon Hill to the Lakers. You would think that the Pelicans would have accepted this offer, but no, you thought wrong. They missed out on acquiring a young group of players, some talented and experienced veterans, and 2 first-round picks, but the front office was too stubborn to accept the deal, and that led to the firing of their general manager, Dell Demps. According to many sources, the Pelicans never had intentions of trading with the Lakers, and that their plan is to wait until the summer to try and trade with the Celtics and try and get Jason Tatum. At the time that the Lakers offered for Davis, he was out for a couple of games because of a finger injury. But now that he is back, the Pelicans sent a request to the league office to see if they allow them to sit Anthony Davis for the rest of the season. Davis is currently averaging 28.1 points, 12.9 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.6 steals, and 2.5 blocks per game, while shooting 50.8% from the field and 32.3% from beyond the arc. It will be more difficult for the Lakers to trade for him this summer because some of the players that they originally offered will become free agents in the offseason. With that said, only time will tell where Anthony Davis will get traded to and if the LA Lakers will be able to land a deal with the Pelicans for him. After going over some of the 2019 NBA trade deadline's biggest winners and losers, who do you guys think were some teams that were able to land some good deals but weren't mentioned in the video? Did your favorite team complete a good trade, a bad one, or did they decide to leave their team intact and not trade for anyone? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and subscribe for more basketball videos. Also, don't forget to share this video with anyone who likes basketball, and let's get to 100 subscribers for that giveaway. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.